There's no shortage of links here, so that's for sure.
And I think that...
All right, he's got Yoshi. Before that, he had the crazy Ganon match. Before that, he had... But played against Technique, so either played against D2D or Falco or something.
No,
weird,
he actually went Lucina against Technique's Meta Knight, and it was both games, like he 2-0'd ZeRo, but both games were last stop.
You mean 2-0 Technique?
2-0 Technique, yeah. But like both games were really close.
Right, well, good on Technique. He played Pac-Man before that. So yeah, he continues his not quote-unquote top-tier run.
Basically just making the runs of the roster at this point. And most of it has been Lucina. I haven't seen Diddy on stream once tonight, but I'm pretty sure that's going to change once it gets in the winners finals. But I mean, you know,
no,
we'll see.
I doubt
we'll see. Like ZeRo has been really wanting to make a point with this Lucina, and I'm a believer at this point. Like he's been saying for the longest times, like, no, Lucina's good. Like,
he's also not a fan of the Diddy Ditto if he does manage to get through Seth here, who is not really getting a whole bunch of offense in early. So good start, although that was a really good bait.
Like he saw that counter coming from my way, and he just knew that if he just tossed the egg up into it, it's better than waiting for the counter to end, because there is that window if you land while the counter is ending, is that you can get out of it.
Yeah, he forced the animation. Good little combo here. Oh, wow.
And once again, Seth is just so good with that egg use. Like anytime that he has that egg out on the field, you feel like you can't do anything about it because you're worried about the egg when you really should be focusing on Seth's positioning, because he's just using that egg as a setup.
Seth looking real clean here right now. He got a really long string there, and it just kind of kept going. See if he can keep it up. He looks good. He looks great when he's in center stage, but he has had a real problem recovering.
Perfect shield on that. Tried to bait him with the spot dodge. Not going to get it.
ZeRo looking for the tipper. The tipper into.
Trying to get the forward airs on shield, but not going to get it.
Wow.
And the way out there back air, ZeRo is such a master at landing that. And the one thing about his Lucina that is easily above everything else, his edge guarding with Lucina is just monstrous. You think that you're safe and you think that you are way out there. He can't hit me out here. All of a sudden, he just goes all the way out, almost to the blast zone, just hits you with a back air, and all of a sudden, you're dead at like 20.
Jab into up smash. Seth going to take a stock.
All right, Seth's on the board now.
Yeah, this game is very even so far.
I think he armored nared right through ZeRo's aerial, like just to get back on the stage.
Good little jab set up. ZeRo was pressuring Seth all the way back near the edge. He's doing it once again.
Side B for some good damage. Got Seth up there. Down air. I'm liking the challenge with down air.
He needed to hit one more frame of that dare to confirm it into the combo he was going forward. ZeRo just SDI'd out of that last one.
That shows, you know, the mastery that ZeRo has, even with the characters like this. Like you don't think that you can do something like that to get out of moves like that, but you know, ZeRo has that knowledge and he's not afraid to use it.
Seth not afraid to whip out these eggs, although he did just get caught with the up smash, was not prepared, did not DI it, and that'll take game 1 to 0.
Yeah, that last egg wasn't spaced that well, so ZeRo just decided to take his time, just walk through, and with that walk, it just walked right underneath the egg and just had that momentum that he needed to get into sort of a running up smash.
Well, Chicago playing pretty well against this man.
I know, like Seth's holding his ground, Technique was holding his ground earlier.
8 inches took a game.
Yeah, I mean, like we definitely, this region has it has its sleepers, so like, and this is definitely the way to do it, especially now that ZeRo's coming to these things more and often.
No, it's probably going to make a lot of Chicago better very, very quickly. This game 2 is going to be on Smashville. Both men are vying for a little bit of early control over this very flat stage. Seth opting out entirely.
And he's playing it super smart, not approaching at all. Sometimes when you're facing a player at the caliber of ZeRo, or if you're facing a top player like this, sometimes like the best option is just to sit back and not really do, like really think about, okay, what do I need to do next?
Yeah, you gotta let the game develop. You can't force anything against these guys.
Yeah.
If you force,
they'll see it. Like they will see it, they will catch it, and they'll make you pay for it.
Although Seth finally has decided to approach, hasn't been so great for him.
Yeah, he's getting some things going.
ZeRo missed that back air by about an inch, and
he's not really throwing a whole lot of eggs either, but gets started with that combo that easily starts to get him back into the thing. Oh, good tech away.
Good forward smash.
Forward smash. Good catch. And now Zero's starting to show, you know, when it's okay. Oh, no, it caught him.
That was perfect spacing. Seth unfortunately jumped directly into that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I feel like also ZeRo's starting to figure out, well, I don't really need to respect these eggs 100% of the time, so I can just throw out, if it moves fast enough, I can just throw it out and just...
Yeah, Seth's accuracy with the eggs was much better the first game, and it forced ZeRo kind of back a little bit.
He was also throwing more eggs the first game, and now like I'm pretty sure it's gotten to his head, like, if I throw an egg, then ZeRo can punish it.
Yeah, also on top of that, if ZeRo can avoid one egg, that's really just the key. He doesn't even have to perfect shield it. If he can, like, short hop over the back end of it. Ooh, Seth taking that with the up smash. But if ZeRo can avoid one egg, he can get in and rack up mass damage.
I feel like Seth's now starting to air dodge a little bit too much down onto the ground because all the damage on this second stock has been Seth landing.
And there it is again.
Like right there, you know, those air dodges, ZeRo picks up on it. Eventually, you know, that's just the game, man.
It is.
But Seth did pretty good.
Yeah, Seth is still in, what, top 6, I believe. That knocks him to losers quarters from here.
It's just really hard to come back from something like that, especially when ZeRo's adapting. Like, once ZeRo adapts, yikes.
All right, well, looks like we're going to have a grand finals of ZeRo and JJ Rockets. Now, ZeRo traditionally hasn't liked the Ditto much. No. There was a long period of time, whereas if he was against the Ditto,
I mean, let's be real. Who likes Dittos? Nobody.
Depends on the Ditto.
I mean, it depends on the person. It depends on the person, and depends on the character. Most people like their Dittos, but I know, like, most Bayonetta mains, if they say, hey, you want to play the Bayonetta, they'll be like,